I moved into a new apartment 3 months ago. Quiet neighborhood, cheap rent, too good to be true. I didn't question it, I just needed a place. And for a while, it was fine. Until the footsteps started. Sound of soft footsteps above, pacing slowly. Every night, just past 1 a.m., I'd hear them from the apartment above. Slow, deliberate, pacing, back and forth, back and forth. It would go on for hours, sometimes till sunrise. At first, I thought nothing of it. Old buildings creak, right? But this was different. These were footsteps, human footsteps, and always at the same time. So I went to meet the neighbor upstairs. But when I knocked, there was no answer, no sounds, no lights, just silence. Next day, I asked the building manager about it. He looked confused. Building manager said, "Apartment 4B, that's been empty for 6 months. No one lives there." I laughed, told him about the footsteps. He said maybe I was imagining it. Maybe the plumbing, maybe the wind. He promised to check it out. He never did. That night, I stayed up with a chair under the ceiling. I placed my phone on record and waited. 1:03 a.m. They started again. Loud, slow footsteps begin, echoing, closer, back and forth. Then, they stopped, right above me. Silence. For a minute, nothing. Then, thump. A loud, heavy thud, like something had fallen. I listened back the next morning, and I swear, right before the thud, I heard something else. A whisper. "He's watching." I felt sick. I left for work. Tried to forget about it. But that night, things escalated. At exactly 1 a.m., the footsteps started again. But this time, they weren't just above me. They were in the hallway. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen and opened my door slowly. The hallway was pitch dark, and in the silence, I heard it. Footsteps coming down the stairs. I slammed my door shut, my phone in one hand, knife in the other. I dialed the manager. No answer. I called the police. They came after 20 minutes. Searched the building. Nothing. Apartment 4B was still locked, still vacant. They left. I couldn't sleep, so I did something I shouldn't have. I waited till morning and broke into apartment 4B. The door was stiff, like it hadn't been opened in years. Inside, dust everywhere, cobwebs, rotten furniture, smelled like mold and something else. Something metallic. I walked around with a flashlight. It was empty, until I reached the bedroom. There, in the center of the floor, was a carpet, pulled it aside, wooden floorboards. One of them looked loose. I pried it up and found a box. Inside, old photos, newspaper clippings, and a journal. The name on it, Eleanor Black. She lived in this apartment in 1983. She wrote about hearing voices from the floor below. She wrote about someone watching her. Every night at 1 a.m. she'd hear whispers. Her final entry, "They're in the walls now. If you hear the footsteps, don't look up." The newspaper clippings, they were about her disappearance, never found, presumed dead. I dropped the journal and ran out, back to my apartment, packed my things, didn't even wait till morning. But as I reached the door, I heard it again, the footsteps, inside my apartment. I opened the door slowly, knife in hand, empty. Then, a voice behind me. "You looked up. Some buildings don't forget, based on true events."